So it is actually a pretty crazy experience because iOS 18 has been a very good time, I would say, for the most part, on all the different iPhones that I basically have, including the oldest iPhones that I currently own, which are the iPhone, 10R, 11, and the 12 Pro, even the iPhone 12 that I have here. All these iPhones are doing such a great job, and they kind of give an experience and kind of a showcase as to every generation of the three older generation of iPhones, from the cheapest to kind of the flagship ones. It shows how good of a job Apple did so far on iOS 18. Now, it's not perfect and I have lots and lots of bugs and issues, but even on the oldest iPhone like the iPhone 10R, this particular iPhone is still doing a pretty good job on this version of software. So the good thing I want to hit on is that there isn't any like life altering changes or issues that I've had on iOS 18 on my iPhone 10R. And so far everything seems to be holding up fairly well. So I'm still able to go ahead and access basically everything throughout. All the majority of the features are still here on this particular phone, which is very nice to see. And although it's not a perfect update, there are still lots of cool things that Apple kind of threw in inside of this particular update that make me very happy to kind of use it. And that's something I actually like a lot about this particular update for sure. With something like the iPhone 11, this is also one step above, and that's something I actually like a lot about this too, because when I look at this particular version of software, although my phone's about to die, this is also another really cool thing because it isn't like the oldest, cheapest phone in the world anymore. It is a cheaper device, but it's not the cheapest one, but it's still very nice that we have something like the iPhone 11 that is still able to utilize all the features within iOS 18 as well. And the only stutter I have, like I said before, is within the control center. Other than that, the stutters everywhere else are still very good. And the fact that we still have a lot of features built in, like the math notes, like everything else we talked about before, it's actually very cool that we have this type of, we have a lot of like the features the iPhone 15 Pro got, besides Apple Intelligence, we got a lot of them on this particular iPhone as well. And even on a phone like the smallest or one of the smallest iPhones on iOS 18, which is my iPhone 12 mini, even this iPhone gives me a really good experience on this particular iPhone as well. Although the battery life is still something I have to test, I'll test that out very soon, probably today or tomorrow. I still feel like the stability aspect behind this phone is still doing really good on this version of software. And, albeit it could be a little bit better, I still think it's doing a very good job on these phones. And even on one of the older flagships, like on the iPhone 12 Pro, this iPhone is also doing a very decent job as well. And I would probably say that when I'm actually going through maneuvering around the whole entire UI on this older iPhone, I'm actually shocked by how good of a job this kind of thing does. I mean, again, it's not perfect, but I do think, again, from the stability standpoint of opening up applications and moving around things and doing things like that, I do think Apple did a really good job on this version of software too, which I'm so happy to see. So I definitely would tell you, iOS 18 on this, on some of the older iPhones that are available, so far my experience, and you can look back on the other reviews I did too, my experience has been very solid. It hasn't been that bad, and I'm actually very excited to see how this specific version of software matures in the next coming months. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.